guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's Fashion Friday, which is going to be a little bit different. I want to talk today about plus size stores that I like to shop at, my favorite plus size stores, or my favorite stores where I can find plus size clothing that I feel are really good and that I really like. Now, I want to start off with a couple of stores that I feel are very underrated for a lot of plus size girls, that they don't really notice or they don't really think that you can find good plus size clothing at these stores. And I'm referring to stores like Burlington, Ross, even DD's. Their plus size section is always really good for the most part. When I've been, you know, to certain like different DD's, their plus size always seems very good. And I mean, you just have to check and see the clothes, but for the most part, I would say it feels very good quality, and the pieces I've bought have lasted me a while. You know, a lot of them, I feel like I still have them. So Ross, I would say, can sometimes be a hit or miss for me. I mean, I feel like all of them can sometimes be a hit or miss, just in the sense that when you go, you might find stuff and you might not. But I would say 90% of the time that I've been to any of these stores, I feel like I find at least one thing, like maybe at least one top, bottoms, something. I always end up coming out of those stores with some type of clothing. Now, the reason I like these stores are because they carry like a junior plus size and then they carry plus size. And I feel like a lot of the times I can buy stuff from both, like from the juniors and from the plus size. And I like that. I like that you have the option, because obviously the junior plus size for the most part is a little bit more trendy. They have like more things that are like following the trends and like graphic tees and stuff like that. Like the graphic tees that you can find at like Forever 21, Charlotte Russe, Fashion Nova for over $25. I've found a couple at those stores for sometimes under $10, under $15, which is definitely a better deal than spending $25 on one top. I can get like two tops at those stores, you know, for the price that you would at those other stores. I'm not saying like, oh, I don't buy from those other stores, because I do, but I just would like to share with you guys that those are really good stores that I have found a lot of my super cute trendy pieces. You know, those big, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll put the name right here, the jackets that I found there for 20 bucks, and I've seen them at places like Fashion Nova, Forever 21 for well over 40 bucks. And don't even get me started on finding that jacket at like Torrid. I mean, I love Torrid and everything, but I feel like Torrid, I am for the most part waiting for sales or shopping the clearance, or waiting for the like their hot cash, you know, when you can redeem that, which I recently did a haul redeeming my hot cash, which if you guys want to see what I picked up, I will leave the link for the video in the description down below. Also, I like to wait to get their coupons, which is usually like 15 off of $50. You know, any little thing, any little coupon, any little discount helps, especially in a store like Torrid. Like I said, I love them, but their stuff is pretty pricey. Now, moving on to Burlington, I feel like Burlington is a little bit more, I would say, my favorite, because I feel like I can always find something cute at Burlington. I feel like the plus size at Burlington is a little bit more trendy than Ross. Sometimes it can be, and I found a lot of my kimonos. I like to buy them there too because they're super inexpensive. I like to buy the leggings at Burlington as well. They always have cute stuff, and the clothes is always changing. So if you know you're looking for something in the spring, obviously they're gonna have spring clothes. Summer, the same thing. They have shorts, skirts, you know, maxi dresses, and they're not gonna break the bank because their stuff is pretty affordable. I don't think I've ever bought any clothing piece there over, I would say, like $25, $26, maybe pushing it. But it had to be something like super extra. And then what's the other one? DD's. So I never really paid attention to like their plus size section until I saw, who did I see? I think it was Pretty and Plus 365. My girl Marta, she would always say that the DD section, like the plus size section, was really good. So I decided to go and give it a look, and I actually found a lot of cute things. I feel like the first time I went after I watched one of her videos, like my cart was jam-packed of everything that I found. Like I was so excited because they had really cute graphic tees, really cute like stuff like this, tops like this with like crisscross and things that are in right now. And all the stuff was super cheap. I feel like how much, maybe it was like 50 bucks, but I had a few tops, I had a cardigan, I had undershirts. I just had a lot of stuff, and it wasn't even that bad. So, you know, I was pretty impressed with their plus size, so I have continued to go and check it out every here and there. Like every time the seasons change, I like to go and check out all these stores and see what the new stuff they have, which is what I like as well from them, that they're always switching it up and always having new things and staying kind of like on trend. And yeah, those are, I would say, the 3 stores that I feel are very underrated for plus size girls, that I don't hear a lot of people talk about, which is why I always like to do my inside the dressing rooms there. And I like to go every season, which is why I repeat those stores a lot, because they're my favorites and I usually always get my clothes there. Now moving on to other stores, I'm going to start off with Rainbow. I have shopped at Rainbow and I really like their clothing, although I do prefer going in store as opposed to buying online. Now if you don't have like a physical store near you, then I would recommend you watch like reviews on people who buy their clothes, or like try on hauls, or you know, inside the dressing room, stuff like that. I recommend you watch videos like that so that you can see how the clothes fits different, you know, the different body types, or if you find someone that has the same body type as you. That's what I did when I first started seeing their clothes online. Like I was like, oh, I like that, but I don't know how it will fit. So then I found out that there was a Rainbow not so close to where I live, maybe 30 minutes away. So it's definitely a drive to get there. But for me, it's worth it because again, their clothes is very, what is it called? Very affordable, and it is also, you know, very trendy. I would say that those kind of stores have a lot of the fast fashion, you know, that they change every season, they update, they change, and they change to whatever's like trendy at the moment. So yeah, Rainbow is another of my favorites. The only thing that I feel like I can't get to work for me is the bodysuits, and that's because I would say I'm a little bit taller than normal, I would say, I think. I have a follower and she tells me like, girl, you are not tall. Like I am tall. And then when she told me how tall she was, I was like, damn, I'm short. But I feel like for me, I'm taller than like everyone in my family. Like all the ladies in my family, they are much shorter than me, especially my mom. So the issue I have with the bodysuits is that since I have a longer torso, the bodysuits do not fit. Like maybe they'll fit from up here and they'll fit like up to my belly button, and like I can't clip them at the bottom, or like I can't button them. So that's the issue I have with bodysuits there, and I feel for the most part I have that issue everywhere, every other place. I haven't, sometimes I'm like, okay, I know it's not gonna fit, I don't even want to try it on. My bodysuit, and I think the only bodysuit I have, actually I have 2. One was from Lovesick, but Lovesick closed down a while ago. The other one I have is from Burlington, and that one, like, it fits perfect and it's long enough. Like, and it was only like maybe $7, and I never found another one like that again, or like not even any other color, any other style. So I like treasure that bodysuit because it's like the only one I have that actually fits very, very good, and it's black. So happy I got it. I found it, and it's a black one because it's basic, you know. Now another store that I like to shop a lot at, obviously like I was saying, is Torrid. But again, I feel like they're super expensive. Something that I can't get over how expensive it is their kimonos. They can be anywhere like $75 and up. And I've seen some for $89 and I'm like, how? Like, I cannot bring myself to buy a kimono from Torrid. And I think I did though. I bought one, but I bought it like from the clearance section. And that's literally the only way I can feel like it's justified to buy a kimono from Torrid, because they're so expensive in my opinion, especially because I'm always like looking around for kimonos. I live in kimonos in the summer, so I'm always looking for cute ones and, you know, and affordable ones. And since I found some at Rainbow, stores like Ross, Forever 21, what's the other one? Forever 21 is kind of pricey too on the kimonos. Well, now that their prices went up. But the other three stores that I mentioned, Ross, Didi's, and Burlington, I have found like the prettiest kimonos there. And they have all been under 20 bucks. So for me to see a pretty kimono at Torrid and it's $89, I'm like, excuse me, I can buy 4 of those. 4 kimonos at one of those stores and I'll be set for like the whole summer instead of just buying one from there. So that's the only like if and or but I have with Torrid, is that their stuff is like very, very pricey. But I do love and I don't mind spending the money on their graphic tees. And it's so crazy, like there's stuff that I feel like all of us are like, no, I am not ever spending money on that. But then there's other things that it's like it is pricey too, and you're like, yeah, I'll buy that. I feel like we all have something like makeup. I feel like, yeah, you know, I'm here talking about like I won't buy like a $70 kimono even if it's super pretty, but I'll buy a $65 palette. Like, where? How does that make sense? It doesn't. But anyways, their graphic tees are like my favorite thing from there, besides their bras. Their bras are the best in my opinion, for my size of boobs, my back fat, my roly-polies right here on the side. They're like my favorite. I have a couple, actually all of my bras now are from them. I've showed you in my recent hauls that I've purchased new ones. They're just my favorite. They're so comfortable, and I always get like the plunge one. I think I'll put a picture right here in the name of the style that I like to buy, because I buy the same style all the time. Like, I don't think I've ever bought a different style except one that it had 2 little straps here, but it was like the same actual style of the bra. It was the same. Go figure. Another store that I like, I feel like I'm getting back into buying at Forever 21, mainly because they opened a plus size section at the Forever 21 from the mall I go to, which is super close by. And when I saw that they finally had a plus size section, I was so excited, because a lot of things I actually ended up liking. I did my first like stepping out of my comfort zone inside the dressing room video there, trying out a lot of things that I don't typically ever try or wouldn't think of buying for myself. And I'll leave that video in the description down below as well if you guys want to check it out. It was definitely crazy, and it was an experience, but I actually enjoyed it. And there was an outfit that I actually regret not buying, which was a bodysuit that actually clipped at the bottom. And you know what, I just realized that the bodysuit actually fit perfectly, like the whole way down. And the skirt, I tried on like a pleather skirt, and it looked so cute, and everyone was like, I hope you bought that outfit, it looks so cute. And I'm like, such a dumbass, I didn't buy it. But yeah, I feel like they're coming back into my good graces, because their clothing seems to be nicer, and everything that I tried on in that try on haul, that inside the dressing room I mean, and the ones I've done after that, I feel like the quality of the clothes feels better. And that's one of the reasons they said they were hiking up their prices, was because the material or the quality of their clothes was going to be better. So I kind of feel like it is for certain things, and certain things is still like it's the same cheap material. But yeah, I feel like I'm liking a lot of their stuff more now. Definitely there's still some things that I'm like, excuse me, no thank you. But for the most part, their new stuff is pretty cute. Now I do you know, like to go online every so often and see like the pricing. Some of the pricing on their stuff, it is crazy. I'm like, really, this is how much you're charging? Like, I don't get the pricing for some things. Just if you compare two clothing pieces, like let's say they have a skirt and it's like $35, and then they have like a crop top that's $35. Like, and the crop top can be the simplest, like plainest thing ever, but it's $35. That's where I feel like the prices, it just doesn't add up, you know, in my head at least. I kind of like a lot of like graphic tees. That's more what I go towards, or tops that have this. Lately I've been obsessed with off the shoulder tops. Like, that's my jam lately. Even though it's cold here, I still wear them when I film for you guys, because to go outside it's too cold. But in the summer, girl, I'm gonna be rocking all my off the shoulder tops because I'm obsessed with them. And I have like the perfect bra to wear off the shoulder tops, and it's a strapless bra from Torrid. That bra, like, I'm in love with that bra. It is so perfect. It keeps the girls up. It doesn't slide down. It's never like, it's never uncomfortable. It just like, you put it on and your boobs are like, and they're here and they're like perfect. You put your off the shoulder top and it's perfect. It doesn't sag, and I have big boobs, they're kind of heavy. So I like that it doesn't look like my boobs are like sagging because I'm wearing a strapless bra. The structure of it is very nice, very, very well made. I would say the bands on the sides are thick too, which is what I like because it hides all my roly-polies from the side, these little chubby chubs side. That's why I like their bras, because the bras like keep everything in, like all the little side fat. That's why I like their bras a lot. But let me know any places you recommend for good jeans, where you have purchased jeans and you continue to buy jeans from that you really like. Also, any stores that you recommend me to check out for plus size clothing for future inside the dressing rooms, future hauls. As always, leave them in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you guys would like to see more videos like this, or, you know, other stores that I recommend or stores that I don't recommend shopping at. Let me know if you guys would like to hear those. And yeah, I appreciate all your support. I hope you guys enjoyed this Fashion Friday, and as always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.